All right, team. Quentin Conway, husband of presidential diamond Lori Conway, coming at you with a dude video. I've had a few people ask me, say, "Hey, Quentin, we love what you say in the trainings about being a guy in this business. We want you to make a video and share that with our husbands or our spouses, significant others, whatever they are, and talk about what it means to be a dude in the business if it works." All right. First, a little bit about myself. I want you to know that I'm just a typical dude, man. I like to hunt in the fall. I like to fish in the spring. I like cold beer, and I love my Copenhagen. And that's me. I'm just a regular guy from small town America. And so when my wife came home for the very first time with this wrap on her belly, um, I remember very vividly. I was laying on the couch. She walks in with this wrap on and says, "Ta-da!" And I was like, "What? I mean, really? Another whatever, you know?" And she said, "Yeah, hey, I'm even going to sell it." I got up, I went upstairs, and I went to bed because I wasn't interested in hearing about another it, whatever it was. Whether that be Sopata or jewelry or things hanging on my wall or Southern Living, all this stuff that these women are always doing parties on, I didn't want to hear about it. And let's be honest, guys, we care about two things, three things: family, work, and our nothing time. Family, work, and our nothing time. That's really all we care about. And so when my wife comes home with another something that interrupts one of those three things, I didn't really want to hear about it. And I'm sure a lot of you are the same way. So here's what I want to tell you. Your wife or your significant other or spouse or friend is on the verge or has gotten themselves into something that can create wealth for you beyond your wildest imaginations. And I want you to believe that. And that's just a redneck dude telling you that. It has changed our lives more than I could ever tell you. And I can tell you this: it really started to pop for us when I got on board with her. Okay, and I know it's real easy to say, "Hey, I don't want those Blitz cards. I'm not carrying around. I'm not going to wear a green shirt that says it works." None of that crap. I understand how easy it is to take that approach because I'm that guy. I was that guy for 4 months, and I'll tell you what changed my mind. We were sitting at dinner one night and we went out for a date night. My wife pulls out a wad of cash. She's like, "Hey, I'll pay for this." I'm like, "What? Where did you get that money? You stay home, 4 kids, you don't work." You don't work outside the house. Got to be careful with that line. Where did that cash come from? And she's like, "Well, I mean, I've really been doing well with these wraps." Well, at that time was a few $100. When we got in this business, she would have made a few $100 a month. I had no idea the amount of income that she was generating from this rap business. And now you wouldn't believe me if I told you. But what I want you to know is that 3 or 4 months after my wife got into the business, started generating the incomes, when I got my hat on my butt, stopped being a dude, and said, "Hey, I'm going to get on board with you and I'm going to try." And it's really simple, guys. There's no magic science to this. You don't have to be some rocketeer marketing guru, all right? All you got to do is open your freaking mouth, right? Two things, really. Open your mouth is number two. The first thing I say is don't get in her way. Support her. That's the biggest thing that you can do as a guy in this industry is don't be the guy that you usually are that says, "I don't want to hear about this next thing," because this isn't the next thing. This is the thing. All right? And I want you to hear that from me because I'm telling you it's the thing. And so the biggest thing you can do is support her. The second thing you can do is open your mouths, guys. Talk about it. Be willing to talk with your friends, your buddies, your in-laws, your outlaws, your sisters, your aunts, your nieces. It doesn't matter. Talk, 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 talk. Every dude in your life knows women. They have a mom, they have a sister, they have a girlfriend, they have a wife. Everyone that you encounter knows females. And what we've got here is a business that is largely driven by females. Yes, which gives us as men a unique opportunity to really explode and do some exciting things within those confines because we're unique. People want to hear what we have to say, especially when we're talking about a body wrap. A body wrap? I shouldn't be talking about a body wrap. I'm a guy's guy. I do a lot of simple things, guys, but the one thing that I do consistently is I just talk about it. I just talk about it. And that's the biggest thing that you can do. Get your mind right and talk about it. And when I say about getting your mind right, I do stupid things like wear bracelets. I never wore bracelets. I'm not a jewelry guy. I wear a green bracelet around. You know why I do that? So my buddies will jab at me. So they'll make fun of me. So they'll take those stabs. And you know what happens? When they take those jabs, they take that stab, what's it do? I've planted a seed, guys. I planted that seed. You took a jab. "Oh, nice bracelet, Quentin. Why are you wearing a bracelet?" Well, let me tell you why I'm wearing a bracelet. There's my in. I'll give you another good example. I like to play golf, which isn't a man thing, I get, but I put green shoelaces in my golf shoes, which is absolutely stupid, by the way. I just want you to understand. The reason why I put green shoelaces in my golf shoes is because guess what? Guess what my buddies do on the golf course? Constantly make fun of my green shoelaces, correct? Well, they make fun of my green shoelaces, and what does that give me an opportunity to do? Talk about it works. And it doesn't have to take a lot. We go to the dentist the other day. This is a true story. Sitting at the dentist, got my hair on my head laying back. Oh, I'm in the chair, and the person that's cleaning my teeth says, "Hey, how's it going at home?" "Ah, it's going okay. I'm real busy. I'm tired. My wife's driving me crazy with this business." "What? Your wife's driving you crazy with the business? I thought she stayed at home with the kids." "Oh, she's going crazy with this new rap thing that she's been doing." That's it. That's all I did. Guess who was coming in 30 minutes after me for her appointment? My wife. Guess who said something to my wife about what I said when I was just in there? The same person that cleaned our teeth. Guess who we signed up as a distributor? Plant seeds, guys. All you gotta do is plant seeds. I can give you example after example of all I did was find ways in my general conversation to work it in, not as the primary focus. I'll give you an example. I'm in way over our head income wise. I've always done our own taxes. I'm a banker by trade, and so tax guy. I know how to do my own taxes. Well, we're at an income level where I'm over my head now, and so what I had to do is seek advice to hiring a CPA. I didn't know what I was doing anymore. I need some help, and so what did I do? I took a very formalized letter and I said, "Hey, here's what's going on. We're generating income that is astronomical that I need help with." And I sent that to probably 20 or 25 people in my business world that I really, really trust. Different version of what I'm trying to do, but a good example of how what I did there was plant a seed about, hey, this is what my wife's really doing, guys. And she's doing it so well that I need help. And I'm coming to you, whoever one of my 20 or 25 people was, because I want some advice on a CPA. And guess what that did? That generated multiple leads of going, "Hey, are you being serious? What has your wife gotten herself into?" Boom, seed planted, and now we just start talking about it. The moral of my story is I can talk for hours, and I don't want to do that because I know we have limited time when it comes to video. And I apologize for the poor quality here because this is a webcam. I can't find our camera. So we'll see how this turns out. But I guess the moral of my story, guys, is this. I'm going to summarize it by saying this. I'm a dude. I'm a guy's guy. I'm simple. All right? You're a dude. You're a guy's guy. You're simple. So let's keep it simple. 2 things. Stay out of her way. Stay out of her way and support her. All right? Most of staying out of her way is, in your mind, my mind, supporting her. The second thing you can do is just talk about it. You don't have to get into details. You don't have to be this big salesperson. Just find ways in your everyday life to talk about what's going on in her life and her peer group's life of It Works. Because I'm telling you, not only does it work, the rap works, we all know that, but the business model works, and talking about it works, guys. So, a dude in the business, what do? I just open my mouth, guys. I open my mouth, I plant seeds, and then when they show interest, and they will show interest, I turn them over to my wife, and we work it together. Best thing that you could do, help your wife out, guys. Hope this video works. Sorry again for the poor quality.